I'm Joe Wood, Professor of Chemical Reaction Engineering. I've worked in the department for about 13 years and my specialism is catalysts and reactors. The main aim of my research is to develop catalysts and processes which are useful to industry. So in particular energy related processes. We're doing some work on upgrading oils from the Canadian oil sands. Increasingly we're starting to collaborate with the fuel cell group on production of clean hydrogen for fuel cell type processes. And I'm also developing some interesting catalysis for biofeedstocks and interested in how we could replace petrochemical raw materials with more environmentally friendly green biofeedstocks. I have two fairly well equipped laboratories on the second floor in chemical engineering, which are equipped with a range of extraction systems to enable us to do reactions with gases like hydrogen and carbon monoxide, so to simulate industrial processes. We've got a range of different types of reactors. These cover stirred autoclaves, which are basically like a smaller version of the stirred batch reactor which is used in the fine chemical industry, and also have a range of fixed bed microreactors. These are a relatively small scale, but these could be used to simulate the type of trickle bed and fixed beds that are used in the oil industry, as well as simulating the underground conditions which are found in an in situ oil recovery process which is used in Canada. In terms of fundamental principles, my research highly relevant to the modules that I teach on reactor and catalysis in the second year and advanced reaction systems in the fourth year, and also chemical and biochemical processes in the first year. So the students have already learnt about things like design of ideal reactors like stirred tanks, and in fact we have a lot of stirred tanks in the lab. In the second year we cover fixed bed reactors, which is relevant to a number of the types of reactor that we've got available. And the kind of theoretical modules that relate to our experiments include considerations of things like the catalyst effectiveness factor. So how much does the particle size and pore structure influence the effectiveness of the process? And of course this brings in fundamentals like heat and mass transfer effects. How much mass transfer resistance do we have at the boundary layer surrounding the outside of the particle?
My name is Abarase Hart. I'm from Nigeria. I did my undergraduate back in Niger Delta University, Bayelsa State in Nigeria. My specialty in undergraduate was chemical engineering, chemical and petrochemical engineering combined, and I did my MSc here at the University of Birmingham, and that was in advanced chemical engineering, and now I'm doing PhD in reaction and catalysis with more focus on enhanced heavy oil recovery and upgrading. The typical experiment in the laboratory lab for this process includes the first process I showed today was preparing the reactor. So obviously I showed how you pack the reactor with first the glass bead, second the catalyst, then we'll have another glass bead. The top glass bead helps to spread the oil flow radially so that you get even distribution. Then you couple the reactor into the furnace. The furnace simulates the in-situ combustion process in reality that is going on underground. And then the next thing I showed was the preheaters. So this helps to reduce the heat load in the furnace. So we preheat the oil to 280 degrees C before it goes into the reaction. And the reaction, the catalytic upgrading process, takes place in the reactor, which is inside the furnace. So the furnace supplies the heat required to drive the catalytic reaction process. Then the product gets into the separator, so we have the gas flashing up and the liquid draining down. Then we collect the liquid sample and then the gas we send it to the refinery gas analyzer, where we analyze the gases that are being produced from the reaction. Then the next thing I showed was an equipment, the stimulated distillation, that is used to assess the level of upgrading before and after experiment. Then the other piece of equipment was the thermogravimetric analyzer that is used to analyze the spent catalyst after the reaction.